Welcome back to the Stoop Football Fans. It's your boy Lolo. I am here with Mr. Mark on a wonderful day in Brooklyn. Almost sweating
Beautiful.
out here. This is fantastic. I can't wait till we get the pool back out.
I can't wait for that day.
Good. So here is part 3 of this week's Premier League Weekend Watchlist.
Premier League Weekend Watchlist.
Now it is time to figure out who you guys, the audience, who did you choose as your match that you think everyone should be watching besides their own club, of course.
Who do you think they're going to pick?
I don't know. You know, I'm really
stumped.
I'm really wondering who they're going to
really
pick.
am
You know what? Let's bring in an expert. Naji. Yo.
Hey guys.
What's going on, Naji? Naji's been up all night tabulating these results, crunching numbers like this. I don't know what.
He's got an abacus.
He's got an abacus. He's got he's got a little green visor. Naji, what's going on, man? So tell us, who could they have possibly chosen?
Surprise, surprise. You know, the fans this week chose Brighton versus Leeds United with 95% of the vote.
95, they're
Wow,
slipping.
I didn't realize we had so many Brighton fans.
Exactly. Brighton came out of the woodwork to vote on this one.
They surpassed the second game by 800 votes.
800. Oh my gosh.
Wow.
Oh my gosh. I wonder what was second place. Like nothing. Everything else tied with one vote.
We got like Nielsen doing our polls for
Exactly. Well, that's awesome. So, Naji, tell us, why should the neutral fan care about Brighton versus Leeds United?
Okay, these two teams are fighting for two different objectives at this part of the season. They have two different goals. Leeds United are trying to remain in the top 4 and maybe challenge for Europe. They're 8 points away right now. At the same time, Brighton are fighting relegation. And we know what does that mean. They just lost to Sheffield United by 1-0 last week. That was a bad result for them in terms of a team fighting relegation. So this is a very important game for both teams. We know how Leeds United fans are gonna wait for this game. We know Brighton, what they're gonna try to do. So this is why this game is very fascinating. It's exciting. I can't wait to watch this game.
Dude, yeah. You know what I've noticed about Brighton over the past month or so is they average like 25 shots a match. Not all on target, most of them not on target.
With a record like that, I would think they would not be on target.
Well, they would be first place if they were on target, if, like you got to say. But those are Leeds United numbers at the beginning of the season. Leeds United has kind of started to...
They did a Missy Elliott. They flipped it
and reversed it. But, you know, they still play their crazy type of football in the beginnings of matches and at times. But I think it's a lot more tactical the way they're doing it. And they're holding on to Leeds with an A. And they're holding on to draws as well. Guys, they just went through... What's up, Zach? They just went through Murder April. What are they calling it? What were they calling it? The death. It was like the death division.
The month of death.
Group. The month of death. Who did they play? They played Manchester City, Man United, Liverpool.
Don't forget Chelsea. Chelsea.
So they drew with Chelsea. They beat Man City. They drew with United, and they drew with Liverpool. Dude,
and they beat the teams they should have beaten, which are Fulham and Sheffield.
And they beat the team, exactly. They beat the teams, and that's what your club's not doing. That's what my club's not doing. That's even what your club is not doing, Naji. For as good as you guys are playing right now,
right?
A silly fuck up to West Brom Albion is like what? And even to Leeds, like what?
We drew Brighton 0-0 last week.
Brighton, yeah. So listen, Brighton is one of these teams who's gonna come at you. So I hope we see a little bit of the old Leeds United that's balls to the wall, but also the smarter Leeds United that's been appearing more and more these days, where if they go up 1-2 goals on Brighton, that they don't let them back into it. Right. That's what I hope.
Right.
Because Brighton's going to go after him. Brighton's going to shoot. I think Ben White is back. He was suspended.
Don't know if
I think it was up in arms. Do you know about Ben White? Because
Yeah.
he caused them a shit ton of problems. You know, he was on loan with Leeds last season. Caused them a
Right.
lot of problems in the first match that Leeds lost, I think 1-0, right?
Yeah, Leeds lost that game 1-0.
I'm pretty sure I read that he will be back for this match. There was something going on, but I think he is available.
Believe it or not, Brighton are a good defensive team. They only conceded 39 goals this season. Leeds United conceded 50. But don't forget, Leeds United scored 50 as well.
Yeah,
So
they're
they-
50-50 right now, which is
50-50.
fucking
So
How do you
so-
you give up 50 goals in a season and you have a 0 goal differential? Like
I know.
that's mind-blowing.
That tells you a lot about how Leeds like to play progressive football. They like to score goals. They like to attack. You know, and but don't. Brighton also are not gonna sit back in that game. I'm
Yeah.
telling you.
Yeah, no.
So
That's what I'm saying. You're telling me, I'm telling you.
no, they don't score too many goals, but they're not gonna sit back. And we show that against Chelsea.
Exactly. And we know Leeds United, their soft spot, their soft, juicy underbelly is their set pieces, their corner defending, their defending of set pieces.
and what I've seen of Brighton, they get a lot of those.
They get a lot of those.
They get a lot
Now
of
they
set
don't
pieces.
score on all of them, of course, like I said, but and actually the games that they've won, I was looking through it, and the games that they have won, they're much lower on the shots, on taking shots. So it's almost like when teams let Brighton come at them, they do worse.
Right.
So, but I don't see Leeds doing that. I don't see Leeds
No.
United doing that.
There's something very important we need to talk about. Brighton, they don't have any notable injuries to talk about. But with Leeds United, I'm not sure about the status of Rafinha, Rodrigo, and Cooper. I think Cooper is out. He's
Cooper's
suspended.
out.
Yeah, he's suspended.
Rafina's still out.
Costa.
And
Costa, Rafinha, and Rodrigo.
Rodrigo is
Not
out.
cool.
And Helder Costa.
That's what,
is
yeah, he
also
just said
out.
Costa's out after being suplexed by Wan-Bissaka. Legal challenge, by the way. That's fine. But if you clear a ball against Chelsea, fucking red card, pal. Fucking nonsense, Naji.
So that's going to be a big loss if these three players didn't play. Let's be honest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, I did get a sniff about Rafinha being back.
Yeah.
I saw it was like somebody Noel something, I forget his name, but who's in and around the Leeds camp was mentioning that Rafinha may be back for this. I don't think Bielsa rushes him back, because
No,
if he was
if
close
he's
to being
to
ready,
go,
he would have
let's-
played.
Let's make sure he's good to go for
Connor.
the Spurs, you know?
Okay. Let's get into it. Let's get into predictions. So, Naji, you are the voice of the people right now. So you give us the people's prediction. Well, the Naji prediction of
On behalf of the people.
on behalf of the people. So remember, you're talking for a lot of Leeds United fans.
Yeah, they're
so-
still kind of pissed at you about the Calvin Phillips thing.
They
so,
love
you know.
hating him, though.
They love
and
they
he
hate
likes
they
it.
love to hate him. They hate to love him,
he
but they
gets
love
it.
him. They really do.
Brighton are not going to be an easy side to win against or to play against. They will attack Leeds for sure. It's going to be very likely that Brighton are going to pick up the 3 points. They're going to beat Leeds United by 1-0, and that means they will beat Leeds United for the double this season.
All those Leeds fans that were going to consider calling their children Naji are no longer.
Oh my God. What is he saying?
He's saying that Brighton is going to win 1-0.
Manchester City couldn't hold Leeds to no goals. You're telling me that's the Seagulls?
Guys, this is happening this weekend. After 6 games,
6
Not losing
games
a game.
unbeaten.
undefeated, this is the week Leeds United is falling down.
What are you on, man? What are you on? Oh my God, Mark. Okay, let me hear you break my heart.
Oh, I'm not going to break anybody's heart. Leeds is too hot of a team right now. They took on the top of the table and they walked away victors. And they're going to walk away victors in this one. In the first one, I know Leeds dropped that one 1-0, but Tyler Roberts came on as a substitute and was amazing. He's starting in this game, and he's going to be equally amazing, and he's going to score not 1 but 2 goals. I say this every week. I want Tyler Roberts to score so bad, almost as bad as I wanted Willian Jose to score, and he did 2 weeks ago. But it's going to be 3-0. Leeds is actually playing really great defense right now, and
Nice.
I don't see him giving up. Melier has been playing very, very well. 3-0
Brighton.
Leeds with Roberts getting a brace, and
Wow.
oh, what the hell, Calvin Phillips will score.
Wow.
Just to get so those Leeds fans can get on Naji even further.
Guys, didn't we forget Brighton are fighting relegation?
Yeah, no, I know that.
And Leeds is trying
Leeds
to
are
like
Leeds. They
show
don't give a shit who
the
they play.
league that they belong.
Wow, the two of yous.
What you got?
No, I was like, I know people don't come to our show for facts, but Jesus, I mean, what is going on here? Now it's making my predictions look like I don't know, look very simple. Pedestrian. There we go. Listen, everybody's been mad about Helder Costa. Leeds fans, at least, they've been mad about Helder Costa. They've been like, he's terrible. He doesn't need to be starting. What is he doing there? I don't think he's been terrible. I think he's been filling in his role. He's no Rafinha. Rafinha is fucking brilliant, and he's leaps and bounds above Helder Costa. But now Costa's out. Rafinha's probably out. So this may be the chance for you guys to get Poveda to start. And everybody's been saying, Poveda needs to start. Poveda needs to start. Maybe he gets to start. And maybe this guy is playing with as much vim and vigor as all of Brighton, who's fighting to stay up in the league. Poveda is trying to earn a spot. Poveda is trying to go, I'm better than Helder Costa. You guys can pass. Yeah. Oh, hi. We know you. But this is Poveda's chance to actually step it up and show that, like Tyler Roberts did. Tyler Roberts was coming off the bench until Rodrigo got injured, and it still took a minute for them to have full faith in Tyler Roberts. And now they have full faith in Tyler Roberts. Even though he's not getting all these numbers, he plays hard. He plays his ass off.
Yeah.
So maybe this is the time for Poveda. Now, I've been having some issues with Jack Harrison as well. I do not feel like he has been up to snuff with it either. So I think Poveda, even if Rafinha's back, Poveda should start for one of those guys. Or some of these younger kids who all the Leeds fans are always yelling at me, Gelhardt and Somerville and Timmy Tubob. I don't know. All these people.
James wants to see somebody. I don't know who
James
it is.
is always
Remind me
about
in the
somebody.
comments who James wants to play.
I don't know. One of these 12-year-olds. Greenwood. No, that's
one of these
Greenville.
12, one of these
I don't know. One of these
12-year-olds.
under 4 Leeds United guys that are amazing, I think. Do you see that 3-year-old with a hat trick? He's the future of Leeds. Anyway,
got a temper on him,
he's
though.
got a temper. He's got a fucking red card, little bastard. That's his name, actually.
His little bastard.
Little bastard.
They just found him in a cart.
Listen,
just
I
outside
think,
Ellen Road. Come on through.
I think a lot of what you both said was true. Leeds United is on a tear, and they've gone through the month of death and not just come out of it and survived. They came out with points.
Yeah.
They came out with 6 points. Yeah, 9 points.
Yeah.
12 points, actually.
I don't know anymore.
Because there's 2 teams, the Fulham and the Sheffield United in there as well. But beyond that, there were four of the biggest clubs around in the world, if you would believe that.
They're super.
And they won that one, and drew this one. So that's 9, 10, 11, 12 points in these 6 matches where they should have gotten 6 points, let's be honest. They should have won against Sheffield United and Fulham, and then should have been destroyed by the biggest teams in the fucking world that we are not even going to cover this week. So I agree with you on that, but I agree with Naji that Brighton is playing for their lives. And Brighton, they do go at teams. They go at teams, and that's the way they play is a big reason that a lot of neutral Premier League fans want to see them stay up.
Yeah.
I, for one, would much rather them stay up than West Bromwich Albion, than Sheffield United, than even Newcastle. Because I do enjoy watching them play. They go at it. And if Lamptey was still healthy, they could be doing some damage. They've got a defender that I want to see on our team, and I can't remember his name. Who's a defender?
Lewis Dunk.
I mean, Lewis Dunk is fantastic as well. The other guy, I forget his name. Anyway, I don't know all that much about Brighton, but I enjoy watching
I don't think
them
Brighton
play.
knows a whole lot
I
about
think
Brighton.
Brighton's going to have 25 shots. I think Leeds United is going to have 25 shots. And it's all going to come down on who can nick them in there, which to me screams of form. So both teams are going to have 25 shots. It comes down to who's in better form. And right now, it's Leeds United. It's not even Patrick
Without a
Bamford.
doubt.
It's not even Bamford scoring. It's other people.
No, he's been kind of...
And then you're looking at Llorente having, his 10th start in a row or something like that?
most starts since 17? Something like that.
And you got Pascal Stroik, who is going to be playing for Cooper, who is trying to claim that spot. Another one who's had gangs of naysayers all season. He's trying to claim that spot. Meslier, 10 clean sheets, youngest player to do it. 10 clean sheets for Leeds United, who has given up 50 goals. Like, all of these put together is what is making me say Leeds United is going to win this. And I think it's going to be scary. I'm going with a 2-1, which in the end, looking at it a week later, we will be like, Leeds absolutely dominated that match. But during it, it's going to be squeaky bum time.
Yeah.
Because I think you're right. I think Brighton's going to score fairly quickly. May not be the first goal of the match, but they're going to score quick enough. And then Leeds United with 2, that the Leeds are going to be going for the third, which is going to give Brighton tons of shots. Brighton's going to be shooting, and just nothing ever comes of it. Which is why I think if you look in the end, you guys are fine. Which in the end, Brighton's going to have a ton of shots. Leeds is going to have a ton of shots. But Leeds United is going to come out on top. I'm going to say 2-1. Patrick Bamford back on the score sheet. And Calvin Phillips. Calvin Phillips with a goal, Naji. That's Finally. Finally. We've been calling it every week since you said that. I just think he's more likely than Tyler Roberts. This guy with a brace for Tyler Roberts.
I just want to add one more thing to my prediction.
All right.
I just want to add one more thing to my prediction. Danny Welbeck, ex-Man U Arsenal player, is going to score a goal. 1-0 West Brom.
All right.
1-0 Brighton.
1-0 Brighton to Danny freaking Welbeck. Danny Welbeck can't even get a start half the time. But yes, I think he's one of their most dangerous options up front. And against a team like Leeds United, you have to start him, I think. He causes trouble back there. Okay, well, shit, if that's it. So you said 1-0 Brighton. You said 3-1.
3-1. No, I said 3-0.
3-0.
3-0. That's what I said. Naji wrote it down. He's crunching the numbers.
And I say 2-1 to the Mighty Whites, to the Leeds United. Anything else we got, guys?
You know, I want to throw out an honorable mention. You know, that I think that
Tyler Roberts gets honorable mention.
Tyler Roberts.
I need to get you a Tyler Roberts jersey.
You know what? I'll wear it. I want to throw a little shout out, a little love to another match. Maybe honorable mention, we'll call it. The Everton and Aston Villa match.
Okay, good. See, I was going to have to cut you off if it was one of the big six.
No. Wouldn't do that today.
All right.
But it just sets up a little drama If Everton takes this one, it sets up a very big match next week, Everton and West Ham.
Yo,
And
if
that-
Everton wins,
Yeah.
where do they?
They
They have a game in hand, right?
I think so. No.
I think
Wait a minute.
Everton has
this,
a game
this,
in hand.
This match is actually the game in hand for both of them. This is the first time they've met this season.
Yes.
Yeah.
So this isn't their game in hand. They
No,
actually
this
will
is
have
actually
to play
a
it.
scheduled match. The game
Yeah.
in hand has been scheduled.
But this will bring
what I'm
everybody
getting
up
at
to
is that
33.
if Everton wins,
Yo.
they're remain within striking distance, and that West Ham game next week becomes really juicy.
Whoa. Yeah. We have the numbers on that because I think it's something crazy.
I think there's only 3 points that separate West Ham and Everton.
Wow. Yeah.
1
so.
point-
Actually,
1 point,
look,
is-
if Everton wins, if Everton beats Aston Villa, they will go level with West Ham.
On 55 points, yeah.
Yeah, on 55 points. West Ham would still be over. They'd have to win by a lot. To,
Right, it's
to
the
go
goal
over.
differential is
But
ridiculous.
that brings them level. That brings them over Liverpool, over Tottenham, and at equal number of matches.
Yeah.
Yep.
No matter what happens this week for those teams. So yeah, and then Aston Villa. If Aston Villa won, they would jump over Leeds and Arsenal with their game
Aston
in
Villa
hand.
is not going to win.
But
that
I don't
game.
see Aston
Not
Villa
with
winning
They
that
can't do anything without Jack Grealish. How is it that? Well, I'm a Wolves fan. What am I saying? But one guy to lose them, and it all falls to shit. I mean, Aston Villa lost 1-0 to a 10-man Sheffield United.
I don't know. Well,
Every dog has their day, I guess.
yeah. And sometimes
Except for
10
this
men,
dog.
and sometimes 10 men is harder to play against.
True.
It really is.
True.
That's known.
Yeah.
But okay, what do you think about that honorable mention? Who do you think is going to take that one, Naji?
I think Everton will win this game 2-1.
I think they're on a tear.
Jack Grealish is not playing.
Yeah.
No, he's not.
No, he's not.
Yeah.
Possibly next week.
But Everton's been winning
Yeah.
recently, so okay, well, good one. Good,
Yeah.
good honorable mention. So listen, guys, that's it for Premier League Weekend Watch List. You guys have the video for Mark's pick. You have the video for my pick. Naji gave you guys what you wanted with the fans' choice. He didn't give you what you wanted.
Exactly.
With
I was going to say almost gave
all you
him.
Brighton fans that called into the show and put in your votes. So don't forget to let us know what you think, what 3 matches should be on everybody's weekend watch list, regardless of what club they support. And don't forget, you can join and become a part of the Stoop crew. And when you comment, you'll have a little badge by your name. You could use emojis of me, Mark, Naji, James, even Director John has an emoji down there. And everyone will know you are a part of the Stoop crew and you love what we're doing. And you join us every Friday night for happy hour. So tomorrow night or tonight, depending when you watch this video, join us for happy hour and tell us all about all the nonsense and crap and give Naji a bunch of crap. So anything else? Oh, like and subscribe and all that. You should know that already. But anything else?
I don't know. I think that covers it.
All right, fellas. Well, good night, Naji. Thank you
That's
so
it.
much for your time.
Thank you,
Thank you so
guys.
much, Mark. Peace from Brooklyn, y'all. Spread love.